In 2019, TU faculty, Gilcrease staff, and then Executive Director Susan Neal envisioned a new slate of research programs for the Helmerich Center, including visiting research fellowships, travel grants, and the Duane King Postdoctoral Fellowship. Dr. Duane H. King was an eminent scholar of Native American history, especially Cherokee history and culture. He served as the founding director of the Helmerich Center for American Research in 2014. In large part, the Helmerich Center exists because of Dr. King's vision, his leadership, and his expertise, which we honor in many ways here at the center. So what is a postdoctoral fellowship? Generally, a postdoctoral fellowship is a temporary research position given to someone who has earned their doctorate or PhD. This fellowship allows us to hire a new PhD every year to teach at the University of Tulsa, to support public programming, and to enrich the intellectual life of our community and center.
My name is Ben Pokross, and I'm the Duane H. King Postdoctoral Fellow for the 2023-24 academic year. My book project, Writing History in the 19th Century Great Lakes, takes as its central question what it meant to record the history of Indigenous people in 19th century America. My project shows that Native people not only penned histories themselves, but played a constitutive role in new methods of representing the past. One of the exciting opportunities for my research has been the opportunity to speak more expansively about place. The papers of Reverend Thomas F. Richardville testify to the resilience of the Miami people as they suffered a series of forced removals from their homelands in the southern Great Lakes to their present-day lands in Oklahoma. It has also been exciting to explore the breadth of the Helmerich Center's collections. At its most expansive, my project looks at the relationship between Native communities and Western historiographic convention, and it has been so helpful to look at the full extent of the Helmerich Center's archives, from 17th century accounts of colonial exploration to 20th century monographs housed in the reference collection. It was really rewarding to design a workshop for high school educators, showing how they could teach the poetry of Muskogee writer Alexander Posey, whose papers are here at the Helmerich Center. It was really exciting to show some of the sort of gems of the Helmerich Center's collection, but also to learn from educators about how they could be used in the classroom. As part of my fellowship, I taught 2 courses this past year, an Introduction to American Literature and a graduate course on Indigenous collections in North American museums for the Museum Studies Department. I'm especially proud of the Museum Studies course, where I collaborated with curators and collection staff at Gilcrease to show students how Indigenous communities and contemporary museums are working to reimagine how they steward Indigenous material. One of the key takeaways from my research is that Native people have long been chroniclers and recorders of their own histories and experiences. I think we're really familiar with the ways in which Native people have been written about, have been the subject of academic inquiry, but part of what I'm trying to show in my research is that Native people have long been writing about themselves, have been telling their own stories in their own words.